Hey guys, this is Veer the Ghost, and I was actually about to go to sleep whenever I realized that they have finally put Mass Change Second onto Dueling Network. So if you're wondering why I'm excited about this, it is because I was actually wanting to use a Shadoll deck that had this. And I meant Dev Pro, not Dueling Network. Now, it may not be the best deck in the world, but I really wanted to try it out. So, let's take a look at the new masked heroes. Well, no, not two masked heroes, but the two new fusions I'm going to be using. First one is Masked Hero Darklaw. He must be special summoned by Mass Change, which this counts as Mass Change, as well as he can't be special summoned in other ways. Now, as long as he is on the field, any cards sent to your opponent's graveyard are banished instead. Hold on, I read that wrong. Any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. Once per turn, when your opponent adds a cards from their main deck to their hand, except during the draw phase, banish one random card from your opponent's hand. Now this is really good because Mass Change Second, it happens to be a quick play spell card. So say your opponent activates Tenki. You can flip Mass Change Second in chain to the Tenki. Darklaw will summon first, then they'll add, and you'll get to banish a random card out of their hand. Next up, it's actually a new Shadoll monster. Hold on. I forget that they added the extra D, so it makes it a little tricky to find sometimes. We have Shadoll Gristall. Must first be fusion summoned when your opponent would special summon a monsters. If you have a Shadoll card in your hand, you can negate the summon, and if you do, destroy it. Then send one Shadoll card from your hand to the graveyard. So it does not... Let's see. Well, I guess yes, you... Anyway, you can only use his effect once per turn. So basically, if you're wondering what exactly it means, he can stop anything Blackhorn of Heaven would stop. And then if he goes to the graveyard, you get to add a Shadoll spell or trap. Now we actually have a new fusion for the Shadoll archetype. It is a quick play spell card, Shadoll Fusion. Fusions summon one Shadoll monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion material monsters. You can only activate one Shadoll Fusion once. You can only activate Shadoll Fusion once per turn. Now you may be wondering why this would be good in the first place. Well, it's good a lot for the same reason Mass Change bringing out Darklaw is. You can actually do it whenever, say, your opponent summons a tour guide and activates its effect to special summon another tour guide. Well, in chain to the activation, you can flip Shadoll Fusion and make a Gristall. Now, keep in mind, Gristall takes a Shadoll and a fire monster, so you will actually need to run some kind of fire monster in the deck. Me personally, let's see, where are you? I'm probably going to be running 3 Volcanic Shell and maybe two Fencing Fire Ferrets was what I was thinking. But because he is pretty good, however, yeah, he's good, but you're not actually going to be able to summon him from, you're not really going to need to summon him from the extra deck too much. But I do think he's extremely good, especially in the current metagame. He may not be good against all decks, but I think he's pretty good. I in all honesty, I only want to play 2 of the El Shadoll fusions. Oh my gosh, the name change is gonna kill me. Anyway, sorry. But the reason why is because, yes, it is a quick play. Yes, you can use it on your opponent's turn. But, well, maybe it would be worth running at 3. I mean, well, the thing is that it is reusable. You can send it with Nephilim, and then you can add it back later. Oh my gosh. Now, I actually, since I run Mass Change second, I almost want to add some kind of water monster to the deck. I've actually thought about it, and the one I'm thinking of is, let's see, Monster. I don't remember its actual name. Monster Effect, Level 1, Water. Somewhere, it's going to be somewhere down here. Cursed Fig. I'm thinking of using 2 Cursed Figs, well, 3 Cursed Figs, along with Mass Change second, in order to summon the Masked Hero Acid. Now, this doesn't leave me very much room in the extra deck, but I honestly think that having at least 1 acid would do pretty well. The only real issue is Mass Change has to send a face-up monster, so I would have to summon the Cursed Fig in attack position. But he's also pretty good when he's destroyed by battle, so he's not a horrible card to have. Anyway, back to the Shadoll. Now, you guys may be wondering what I'm going to do for the actual Shadoll part. I'm going to use my usual setup, which would be 3 Falcon, 3 Hedgehog, either 2 Lizard and 3 Dragon, or 3 Lizard and 2 Dragon. I'm actually probably going to use 3 Dragon, because there's not really all that much room for Mystical Space Typhoons, and even with the Cursed Fig, I'm mainly going to be wanting to use Acid for it. Now, I am going to want to run, what's it called? I actually rather like a couple of Needle Sealing. Well, actually, with the new build, Needle Sealing probably won't be doing too much, but I need some lights. So for starters, that's not how you spell Veiler. 3 Veiler, AD Changers. I'm actually going to take Cursed Fig out. The 3 Volcanic Shell are going to stay in, mainly because of the fact that, actually, yeah, AD Changers. And Super Polymerization. The reason for the 2 Super Polymerization is because... The reason for the 2 Super Polymerizations is because a lot of decks will make some kind of either light or dark monster. And now we have a fire monster thing as well. So it will be good for Fire Fists. Once we get I actually believe we will be getting a water one. That's just my opinion. I'm going to put in 2 Facing the Shadows. Foolish Burial, once I can spell it right. And I'm going to try 1 Needlebug Nest. I honestly don't like Needlebug Nest too much in the deck. but I am going to give it a shot. I also should have, what should I have? Huh. I should have some kind of tuner, I just don't know what I'd make. Well, one thing I know I wouldn't mind having in the extra deck would be a Digusto Emerald to recycle things, a 101, because there are things in the game that I would like to get rid of that I can't steal with Super Poly yet. And I can't really think of very much else. I guess I could add in, like, there's no room for fusions. Not really much room left for synchros. So, I don't really know what I'd make. I guess exciting? I don't know. I'm just gonna put exciting in there. I probably won't use him, but I will be. I'm going to have to test this deck out. It will bug me, and I won't be able to sleep if I don't test the deck out. So, I'm going to go get some replays, and I will leave this video to upload for you guys, so see you later.